sophomore weekend, as Jose Altuve will dig in. And Altuve swings the first pitch and sends it to center field. Back on it goes Robles. He looks up. This ball's gone! Off the top of the wall and gone to straightaway center. Jose Altuve on the first pitch of the series hits a home run, and the Astros jump in front 1-0.
Yeah, keep booing. Kind of motivates Jose Altuve when he gets on the road. Bringing back some of those World Series feelings where the Astros played extremely well in this ballpark. And how about a great start to this 11th game as they go for that 11th win. Sitting on that fastball, driving it to center field, 102.9 miles an hour off the bat.
7-1 in games 3 through 4 of that World Series. Now Brantley sends Robles all the way back, and he makes a leap, and he can't get there. Michael Brantley into second base. He has a stand-up double. 3 pitches in, the Astros have hit 2 balls 400 feet or better. Bregman drills one down the left field line. That's a fair ball into the corner. Brantley can walk home. Alex is going to head to second. The throw by Lane Thomas not in time. 3rd straight extra base hit. We're just 5 pitches into this game. It's Capital. Yordan line drive. That's a base hit to right field. Bregman's going to be sent home. The Astros out to a 3-0 lead. Yordan Alvarez drives in run number 20 on the season.
So maybe he might adjust and go to that slider. My goodness.
Yuli Guriel bidding for his first home run of the year, and there it is. Just like Jose Altuve in 2018, Yuli Guriel, after 101 at-bats, hits his first home run of the year. Astros way out in front early. It is now 5-0 as Yuli hits a 2-run shot.
I'm just waiting for the reaction in the dugout.
They gave Tuve the silent treatment in 18, but it looks like they're not going to do the same here, as Tuve is one of the first ones to greet him. Everyone knows that's number 1, though, for Yuli. That has to feel good.
Barrels bring joy, and there's a lot of joy in that dugout right now. Slider at 86, middle in. Gray cannot find a spot in that zone to avoid a barrel. He is getting crushed.
Ground ball towards short. Alcides Escobar makes the play, and that'll do it for the Astros in the first. But what a first it was with a 5 spot right out of the gates. The Astros with a 5-run first inning on 5 hits. 2 home runs and a couple of doubles in the mix. But no, it's 2-2. Little tapper off the plate. Fromber will glove it on one big hop and make the soft toss to first. And there's one away. 100 points better with the OPS, but he's been hitting from both sides this season. And there he goes on an 0-2 pitch. Sends one into right field. Oh, Josh Bell, 2-out base runner for the Nationals. First hit allowed by Fromber. There's a line drive base hit. Back-to-back singles against Fromber Valdez. Going first to third will be Josh Bell. The throw will not be made all the way through. And the Nationals have a couple of 2-strike, 2-out hits here in the first inning against Fromber. Than the Nationals offense for the last 12 games. Ground ball towards third. Bregman has it. He will make the play to Altuve, who steps on the bag ahead of Nelson Cruz for the final out of the inning. Couple of hits, 2 men left on base. 5-0 Astros after 1. First game of the doubleheader. Waves and misses as Josiah Gray picks up his first strikeout. Almost caught up with it, but it just got over his head. And this one sent to center field as well, but Robles has this one lined up. Well, Josiah Gray bounces back after a tough first inning with a 1-2-3 second. And the Astros still lead 5-0. Any road start this year. Wow. Swing and a miss. A quick 3-pitch strikeout getting Michael Franco for the first out of the inning. That is the first strikeout for Fromber. It's a limited bullpen tonight, so I think the Astros would love to see Fromber go as deep as possible. This ball lifted to left field, and Yordan Alvarez barely has to move. Escobar retired for the final out. Bregman goes down on strike. Second strikeout for Josiah Gray. First out here in the third. Yordan into center field. Robles going back, all the way back. He'll look up. That ball's up by the W on the batter's eye. Yordan Alvarez to straightaway center field. 11th home run of the year. Tied for the major league lead. And the Astros lead 6-0.
I think he made him mad. Calling him a base hit hitter in the first inning. Showed you. 108.3. 438 feet. Yordan has got the swing going. He is on balance. He's seeing the ball incredibly well. They're trying to bust him in. They stay on the inner third at 95, and guess what? Pulls the hands in and barrels it up and hits a rocket to center field. Ooh. You know you're dialed in when you're hitting the ball that hard to center field on a fastball at 95 on that inner third. That's not easy to do.
This one had punched into right center field, falling quickly, but Robles is going to get there and put it away for the final out of the inning. But the Astros add to their lead. The big man hits number 11 on the season, and the Astros now lead 6-0.
I don't want to see the other box score.
No, we don't have to.
We'll just have fun with that one.
Called third strike on Victor Robles as Framber Valdez picks up his second strikeout. That's now 5 in a row retired by Framber in this stadium. 19-3. Swing and a miss. Framber gets a strikeout of Hernandez. Back-to-back strikeouts. That's now 3 in the game for Framber. 3-2 pitch down and away, ball 4. Soto takes a peek back to make sure he had been granted the walk there. And he shoots one towards the middle, but Altuve is there in the shift, and Jose makes the throw to retire Bell for the final out of the inning. Framber, after a walk, gets through the inning. A couple of strikeouts, 1 man left on base. And he picks up a strikeout of McCormick. That's now 3 strikeouts for Gray and 2 outs here in the 4th. Hit in Boston. Maldonado pops one up just beyond the infield. Second baseman Cesar Hernandez puts it away. And that'll do it for the Astros in the 4th. The 1-2-3 4th inning. Ground ball towards Bregman on a couple of big hops. Alex will take his time and throw out the opposing third baseman for the final out. So Framber is not allowed a hit since the first. Low ball 4. So Gray, who had given up some hard contact in the first inning, hadn't walked a batter until he just walked Michael Brantley there on 4 pitches. That one hits Bregman. 0-1 pitch in around his front hip. Hits Alex Bregman, and he'll be on base. That ball up the middle, hit hard, and a nice play by the shortstop Escobar, and he's able to turn a double play. What a great diving play by Alcides Escobar, and somehow he turns 2 on that rocket up the middle. Swing and a miss. Framber Valdez picks up a strikeout of Escobar. It's now 4 strikeouts for Josh Bell and Nelson Cruz in the first. Also a walk in the mix. And a ground ball that's going to find its way into the right field. Not hit hard. Hand on hips for Framber Valdez as he gives up a soft contact base hit. Needed a long session out of the bullpen as Cesar Hernandez hits a fly ball in the left center field coming on Yordan Alvarez. He'll put it away. But so far, Framber saying, Christian, you should be able to start tomorrow because I got this one handled. And Tucker draws another walk. Has now 20 walks on the year. Swing and a miss. Gray picks up a strikeout again with the slider. That's now 4 strikeouts. Yuli out number 1 here in the 6th. And he strikes out McCormick to end the inning. So after a 5-run first, Gray bounces back, but still trails 6-0. Mike Trout's a guy that teams in the NL East haven't seen in a lot of years. Now you're going to see him at least every 2 years, along with Shohei Ohtani. Juan Soto. That one grounded towards first. Yuli will make the play to Altuve. Altuve with a return throw for the double play. Yuli to Altuve, back to Yuli. Aledmys Diaz and Framber Valdez were there just in case, but ground ball. Bregman will have this play to his left and makes the throw to first. Ends up being Martin tried to hold up, but he'll go around, and Arano picks up a strikeout, the first batter he faces.
Gosh, it's unbelievable that it could actually be an ERA lower, but it makes sense when you talk about the 74 Baltimore Orioles, though.
How about this guy?
He's up in a tree on defense, isn't he?
Alcides Escobar is making some unbelievable plays. This one tapped towards the left side, only one defender on that side. And Alcides Escobar will make the play like he has everything else in the last couple of innings. So 1-2-3 inning for Arano out of the bullpen. Astros lead 6-0. 7th inning stretch time here at Nationals Park.
Off barrels and be highly effective and create soft contact.
Fromber walks the first batter of the inning, Keibert Ruiz. Looking at who Fromber has thrown the cutter against. Michael Franco has seen 4 of them. Juan Soto has seen 4 cutters as Franco picks up. This ball hit in the air to right field. Tucker will drift back. Ruiz is tagging at second. It should be deep enough for him to advance. It is. He'll get to third base on that fly out to right field. There's now 1 away and runners on the corners. Best threat for the Nationals of the night here. This is a ground ball. Diaz tries to make a quick play to Altuve for 1. No chance for the double play. Crossing the plate with the first run of the night for the Nationals is Keibert Ruiz on the fielder's choice. Call third strike. Jerry Riggs runs up. Victor Robles for the final out of the inning. Hit, a run, a walk in the mix, and the Astros still lead this game. It's now 6-1. Tucker into center field. Robles will make the play as he cuts to his right. Tucker hits it hard but lines out for the final out. So Josh Rogers out of the bullpen with a 1-2-3 8th inning. There's a line drive on one hop, knocked down by Altuve, and he slips and falls as he tries to make the play. Altuve's fine, but just called third strike on a pitch that Soto was backing away from, and it broke over the inside corner for a called strike. Franchise record is 12. This ball hit hard to center field. McCormick comes in, and Chaz is good at playing those balls in front of him and knocking them down. A couple of line drives here by Fromber, and he's over 100 pitches. I've got to think the Astros are considering. Ground ball right side. Altuve in the shift in shallow right field makes the play on Ruiz, and that'll do it for the Nationals in the 8th inning. Nice job by Montero to leave those 2 runners on base. We head to the 9th at 6-1 Astros. That ball hit hard. There's your multi-hit game for Yuli Guriel. Line drive single into center field. Yuli 2 for 4. And a leadoff base runner here in the 9th.
Always erring on the side of more pitching, but, you know, Astros had a different idea. And yeah, now they're just forcing Presley in there to get some more.
Presley's going to pitch the bottom half of the 9th, protecting a 6-1 lead as the ball in the right field for a hit. Lane Thomas with a single. He's a 1-out base runner. Ryan Presley will make this play to first base, and that's 11 in a row for the Houston Astros. They jumped out of the gate strong with a 5-run first and never looked back. Altuve gave them the lead on the first pitch of the game. And Blummer, the 12 runs allowed during an 11-game winning streak, ties the 65 Dodgers for the fewest in the last 100 years.
Yeah, we've been lucky enough to call games for the Astros where we've had to go back in time to see who they compare with, but this is impressive. 11-game win streak, only 12 runs allowed in 11 games, tying the 1965 Dodgers. Absolutely incredible.
The beat goes on. The Astros 4-0 on this road trip. We'll have all the highlights for you, as well as the post-game analysis and interviews. Julia will gather the interviews. Kevin Eschenfelder and Mike Stan with the Astros post-game show presented by Whataburger. That is coming up next.